Death here. Welcome back to Darksiders 2, the Deathinitive edition. I am gonna be fighting the last boss here right now. I'm gonna find the Book of the Dead pages and the relics and do the what is it? The Crucible in order to get other pieces of so I can get the pieces of the officer armor for death. But I'm not going to do that right now. I want to finish this, delete this game, and get my first Darksiders game back on my system so I can actually get rid of the old videos and put on the new ones. Alright, let's go. I'm going to do the same thing.
Crowfather.
Then at last you may enter the Well of Souls. But once undertaken, there is no returning on this path.
I've come this far, Crowfather. I'm not turning back.
Then be warned, Rider of Death. A dark presence guards the well, and the seeds of corruption writhe within.
The well is corrupted.
Yes, but not the nameless kind who have faced it thus far. No. Corruption has chosen a champion, a voice to sound its clarion call.
Then I will see this finished, here and now.
Remember what you have learned, Rider. Corruption is the end of all things. Even death.
Tree, the keys, the well. Why do I get the sense you are testing me?
You test yourself, old friend. For what you've done. For what you had to do. And now you face the ultimate test. Will you bring death? Or give life?
Absalom. Give me a minute here. Avatar of Chaos. Hold on. Trying to find a really good thumbnail for Absalom, but I cannot for some reason. This will do. Alright. Each video will have like a different. Oh, hey, what's up, Cameron? How you doing? I'm doing good. I will be having different thumbnails for the bosses. Yes, I will have different thumbnails for the bosses. But for the regular, you know, the story, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same thumbnail. My hair is all sticking up. So, expect different thumbnails for the boss fights. If I can't find a good thumbnail for the boss fight that says its name, I will use my storyline thumbnail.
Wither and rot in the grip of corruption. Could it be that you are already blackened by the sin of betrayal? How can you defeat that which seethes in your own heart? You cannot stop me without forever damning your soul!
Then so be it.
Alright. Give me some time to freaking get this stuff done. Give me your help. What the hell? I dodged. Oh, fine. Get me. You're not fighting fair. Not like I can freaking attack. Sorry about the language. Jeez. Here I thought that Samael would be really difficult to fight, but Absalom, he's one of the hardest freaking bosses I've ever fought. See, the big guys like to freaking block. Jesus. All right. So far, I am not being too greedy on the combos. Got a short lifespan right there. Woo. Take it out, Salam. You corrupted yourself. You corrupted yourself, not me. I didn't corrupt you. Go! Quick. Ooh, that was too close. Dang it! No! Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. You just want to do that, don't you? Okay, okay, stop slamming me down. Thank you. Thank you for slamming me down. Now let go. Are you happy? Thank you. God dang it. God, stop with that. Stop with that. Thank you. It's really impossible to actually dodge that. Oh my god, you and your freaking tentacle. Alright. Thank you. Not doing too bad. If I can read his attacks, I can actually damage this guy and dodge him. And if I get really far away from him when he does that, I can break free, and damage him from there. Crap. Come on, come on. Is this all you got, Absalom? Is this all you got? Oh, bullcrap. I dodged that. I dodged! You don't do that! I dodged. Are you being a real wussy right now? Because if you are... I don't fight little wussies. I don't. Okay. Getting sick of that stupid attack. Oh. That's how I do that. Crap, I need to get away from him. Alright. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, Absalom. That is bullcrap, man. Every time he starts screaming, that means he's gonna actually use that tentacle of his. Grab you. That's kind of stupid how my clothes disappear when he grabs me like that. God damn, he's freaking dead already. Jesus. How does he still have this much life? How? I want to know. Yeah, there we go. Beat him. Ooh. This is going to be his second death in his whole life. Damn. Ooh.
Take my hand once more, brother.
Damn. Bye-bye, Absalom.
I've killed Absalom. Stopped the corruption. I stand at last at the Well of Souls, with no idea what I must do next.
It is quite simple, and yet most difficult.
I'm in no humor for riddles, Crowfather.
You may tap the power of the well to return the kingdom of man, or you may resurrect the Nephilim. But know that choosing one will forever doom the other.
brother War. I would protect him above all.
To return man to the earth will require a sacrifice.
You see, this is where he decides to save the world of man.
Thus from death came life, and the seeds of humanity were resown. But death's journey was not ended. On the shattered earth, his brother War had slain the destroyer.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
War had broken the seventh seal, summoning the horsemen of the apocalypse. And the number of the riders
War, strife,
shall ever be
death.
4.
Those are the main 3 horsemen of the apocalypse. The main 3. For the 3rd Darksiders game, she is not the main, Fury is not the main horseman of the apocalypse. She's not. I know it's war, strife. Okay, here it is. War, strife, famine, and death. Famine is the main, it's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's one of the 4 brothers of the apocalypse. The 4 horsemen are brothers. Like the 7 deadly sins. The 7 deadly sins are like mostly brothers and sisters. And a sister. Mostly. But they are connected in together. I'm waiting till the 3rd Darksiders game to come out. I'm waiting for the 3rd one to come out so I can get the 3rd Darksiders game on my channel, so I can have all 3 Darksiders games on my channel, and then I will be all set for the 4th Darksiders game. So far it was war, it's death, and now it's going to be fury. I know that the 4th one, the 4th and final, I believe it's not going to be the final, but I know the 4th one is going to be famine. I mean strife. It's war, death, famine, and strife. But on the 3rd one, it's going to be fury. Fury is not part of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. She's not. She's a made-up character. Like Alice on the live-action Resident Evil games. I mean, Resident Evil movies. Alice is not part of the Resident Evil series. She's not. She's made up. She's made up just to bring attention to the live-action Resident Evil movies. The live-action Resident Evil movies, they don't follow the Resident Evil games. They don't. On the first one, they skipped the whole mansion thing and they went straight to the hive. They went straight to the underground laboratory. when it comes to live action movies that's based off of games, I really expect them to actually follow the games, the game concept, because the first Resident Evil is in the mansion, then they go into the underground laboratory. In Resident Evil 0, first they start on the train, then they go into the training facility, then the laboratory. The second one, they start in the police station. Actually, they start like somewhat on the streets of Raccoon City, then the police station, then the laboratory. The third one, on the streets of Raccoon City, then they go into the somewhat of a police station, then a gas station, then a clock tower, then a hospital, then mostly, in a laboratory. The fourth one is like in a Midwestern village. I don't know where it is, but it's in a Midwestern village. Then it goes into a castle, then it goes to on a island, then it goes to a laboratory. The fifth one is in Africa. The whole setting is in Africa. Then they go onto a ship, mostly on a research vessel. Then they finish up on a on the fifth. They start in Africa. Then they go into the swamps of Africa. Then they go onto a research vessel. Then they go onto a research vessel. Then they finish up on a volcano. Number 6, it's the whole world. Different characters are in a different setting of the world, but they mostly intertwine together in the same spot. Mostly. God dang it.
You're alone, Lilith? Where are my Nephilim?
My prince,
The end war is upon us. Yet instead of the army you promised me, death has returned man to the balance.
I await your punishment.
This time, Lilith, you will get no pleasure from it.
You see, at the end of this, you see Lilith talking to a unknown person. I don't know who it is, but I believe it's the Destroyer. I believe. In number 7, in Resident Evil 7, which it's supposed to be called 7 and Biohazard, it's in the United States, but it's mostly in the swamps. I believe it's in like Kentucky or something like that, in the swamps. I'm not really too sure. Every Resident Evil game is taking place in different setting of each state and each country. I know I missed on the other Resident Evil games, but I don't have time to talk about those guys. Those ones. So, all that said, thank you for joining, thank you for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button on the bottom. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next episode. This is Megadeth signing off. Bye guys, and stay frosty.